welcome to this new FM series, Wales Forever. A little bit of history about the Cardiff team. Back in 2001, Cardiff Metropolitan University Football Club, or as they were known at the time, Inter Cardiff, were relegated from the top flight of Welsh football. About here. 2000-2001 season, they finished bottom of the table. Coincidentally, at the same time in that season, TNS, or Total Network Solutions as they were known at the time, finished 8th. That's a surprise, isn't it, given how well they did since then, all these twos and firsts. A lot has changed in 15 years. The way that Cardiff Metropolitan University went after that time, they had a period in the first division where they were mid-table, just at upper tier, before getting relegated once again in 2006-07. Then again, they went down to the 4th tier in 2009-2010. So they were in the 3rd division of the Welsh leagues. Well, the 4th tier, but the 3rd division. Then they had a turn up in fortune. 2011 to 2012, they had a mid-table season, not too good, not too bad. And the following season, they got promoted. Then the following season, they got promoted again. The momentum train, did they do it again? Not quite. They finished 3rd, 5 points off the top. And then, of course, last season, the promotion that they always wanted. The promotion after 15 years to get back into the top flight of Welsh football. There's been rumours that with the promotion secured, there's going to be a new manager for the new campaign. And that brings us to today and the start of our journey. Cardiff Met University. The team that I've chosen for this first challenge. If you haven't read the website for the ideas, you can go to fmwalesforever.wordpress.com. But I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of what this will entail. Basically, I'm taking the Welsh clubs as far as I can through the divisions, so I'm trying to get into Europe, raise the status of the country of Wales, as well as the teams within it, and Welsh teams that also play in the English tier. So you've got Swansea City, Cardiff City, Merthyr in one of the lower leagues. It's a challenge which I've narrowed down the choices I can make, but also given me range to explore different structures of clubs, different financial backings, and just try and see how far I can go with it. Today I'm going to go through just briefly what I've done so far as we're heading into the first game of the season, which I will show you, which is going to be the hardest game I can have apart from the away game against the New Saints. We're playing them at home today at the King Coed campus stadium, which is our ground. Okay then, let's see what we've got. I've improved some of the staff. I've got the best for attacking, fitness, mental and technical in the league, and the rest of them I've got second only to Bangor City, who seem to have some of the best coaches in the league. I've brought in new scouts. We've got the best so far, and we've got the best physiotherapist, which probably will come in handy, we'll see. Okay, moving on to the transfers, which is part everyone's interested in, I imagine. There's a few players that I have currently who people want, but they've rejected the offers, luckily, because they're players I want, like Harry Owen. If you watched the Loki Doki series where he took over Cardiff Met University, he became a bit of a cult hero. And let's hope he can do the business for us. Rich Morgan. Hang on. Try and make this bigger. 37-year-old keeper, not too bad. Not too people are in demand for him. Or Fuller, our other goalkeeper at the moment. Again, some decent mentals. Bill Bramble, who is a regen, who is pretty damn good as a defensive midfielder. He's the one we're going to be currently playing with. He's got 13 tackling, which is pretty, and 14 natural fitness, which I hope will benefit me this going forward. But let's look at the moves that I've actually made myself. Transfer history, there you go. Okay, I've made a lot of players have gone out. Basically, players I've compared to the players we've got and felt that we can do better. In terms of the players we brought in, there was a few transfers that had been cancelled when I came in, so I'm presuming that they were looking to bring them in before I came in, so I've gone ahead and just brought them in and see how they play. Those were Rodri Owen from Llangefni, who is another regen. He's decent technique, decent free kick taking, He's apparently our best left attacking midfielder at the moment. We've also brought in Connolly from Tredegar Bay. I'm probably really bad with the pronunciations, even though I spent a bit of time in Wales. Apologies. Connolly, he's a right back. He looks pretty good. We got decent average to decent stats for this level. Taylor Ingram from Brickfield Rangers, another regen. Good marking, good tackling, good positioning, good natural fitness. Luke Jones from Tonpentre. He's a right back and he looks pretty good. You've got 10 tackling, 10 determination, good work rate, good teamwork. Not much red on there, which is always good for this sort of depth in field. Player that I've chosen as one of our attacking options. He's someone I like, who I've played on a previous save with. He had a lot. He scored a lot in the first season, and he scored none in the second season. So it's going to be see how we can probably get the best out of him this time. He's from Connolly. Niall Gray, he's been in the Newport youth team previously. He didn't really play for them. I'll go back on there and show you the stats. He's got good first touch. Finishing isn't great, but it could probably be improved. He's a good leadership. I've made him vice captain for the team because I think he's going to play a lot of games. Acceleration's good. Agility's not that great. Our other forward, we got another person from Brickfield Rangers, Sam Molyneux. He looks pretty decent. You've got 9 finishing, 11 dribbling. You got good passing, good technique. He says it's the second best, but he's probably pushing for the first, if not second. We've also got Stephen Wright from Denbigh. He's experienced to him, 36-year-old. Still decent skills for that age. He'll probably do a job in the back for us, hopefully this season. He's played a lot of clubs. He started at Liverpool's youth system, went to Crewe, then to Sunderland, Stoke, Coventry. Bit of a journeyman, to be honest. Aberystwyth he played a bit, and Christian Griffiths, who's going to be from Johnston. He's our backup defensive midfielder. He's looking at his technicals, he's not great, to be honest, but we'll see if his mentals and physicals get us through. Hopefully he doesn't have to play that many games if Bill Bramble rather plays well this season. We'll see. In terms of how we've done so far, it started well, to be honest. It started well. We had our game against Hereford, very good competitive fixture. Niall Gray got the 2 goals for us to come back from 2 down in the first half. Then it went down. We lost 2-1 to Melksham with a late goal. We thought we'd equalised, and then they scored in the next minute. Bit of a kick in the teeth, to be honest, in that one. And then we played West Brom, and they just outplayed us. And then the low point of the pre-season, we played the League Cup first round match, 2 down, and then we came back John Littlemore with a goal back, but we couldn't get into it, and we were out of the cup, which the board aren't too happy about, but it's not the priority this season. Obviously, staying in the top flight is. And then we finished off the pre-season with a 2-0 away win against the local side, Cambrian Clydach, and that was 2-0. Sam Molyneux and Niall Gray with another goal. So, moving into today's game, I'm going to move forward to the fixture. Oh, and we've lost our keeper, Rich Morgan. I did put a priority scouting assignment on to get a new goalkeeper, because I had a feeling one of the 2 was going to go. Basically, as an amateur team, I can bring in players for free at any time within the transfer window and not have to pay them any wages, but at the same time, you can't really attract the best players because they want money for obvious reasons, and because you bring them in for free, that means other people can bring them in for free, so that you essentially haven't tied down any player, so that anyone can go at any time and you have no control over keeping them there. One thing I have learnt that does sometimes work is if you select the player and speak to them and praise them for their conduct. This sometimes keeps them from wanting to leave because they value your opinion on things, and it helps if you start doing well. They're less likely to go because you're doing well as a team. But we'll see how that goes. We're playing a 4-4-2 diamond shape. Left centre back's injured, so I'm going to have to bring the old reliable man in. Where is he? Stephen Wright. Bring him in there. Bill Bramble, bring it back in. That looks good to me. We're going to do that. We're going to keep it simple, keep it tight, and hopefully keep the score down as long as we don't get destroyed. I just don't want a big scoreline because goal difference could come down to the end of the season and I don't want to get relegated. The thing to know about the series, I've put in some of the lower Welsh leagues, so if we do get relegated, hopefully we'll keep the job, but we're planning not to go down. But if things fail and then we have to get a team from lower down and then build back up again, we can do that. I'm going to play on from here. Oh! And they're 1-0 up. Simon Spender with a goal for New Saints. And it begins, basically. Free kick, edge of the box, over the wall. Keeper's got no chance. 1-0. That's not too bad. Been unlucky. Not really, but we'll say that because the alternative is probably annoying them. You don't want to annoy them against the best team in the league. There's not much you can do at this point. Maybe when we've built the team up a bit. I don't know actually if I can make an amateur team, a semi-pro or a professional team, but that would be nice. Daniel Gregg with a second goal for the New Saints. 2 down. I'll make a change then. A little more on for Molyneux and Harry Owen on for Gray. And who else have we got? Ryan Connolly's been poor. His morale's poor rather. It's because he hasn't got much game time. It's a bit unfortunate I brought in 2 really good right backs because I can't make them both happy and they're probably our best 2 players in the team at the moment. But what are you going to do? Oh, could this be a chance for us? Burns? Nope. Oh, right, headed it. Nope. Oh, Bramble. Cheeky back heel. It's almost cruel how they make you feel like you've got a chance against the New Saints and then they take it away from you. And now they're gonna score. Oh no! Hey up! Nope. See, they're just taunting me now. Going, yeah, you can have a chance. Nah, actually, it's not worth it. Not worth our time giving you one. Could be free here. Oh, what a tackle! What a tackle from Connolly. Oh dear. Cross turn shot and it's beaten the keeper at the back post. You've got to question the keeping there. Hammerlainen with the goal. It's a good hit, but it's not. There's no way he was going for that. Harry Owen on the run. Could he grab a consolation goal? You bet he can, Harry Owen. What a man. I'll take that. Nice counter-attacking football, 1 touch, out of his feet, and he hits it past the keeper, who's out of position. 3-1. We'll follow it with a kick. Clears it to Owen. Nope, Owen's not going to get that one. Bramble, good header. Harry Owen keeps the ball well. Plays it a little more, holds it up. Into Burns. Burns takes it. Nope, he's lost it, and now it could be a counter-attack. Nope, Burns wins it again. Back to Harrison in goal, who clears it to Hammerlainen. Hammerlainen to Wallen. Holds it up for the Saints. Nicholas in the midfield takes it past it to the goal scorer Gregg. O'Hanlon, Wallen. They're playing around nicely here, and it could be another one. Hammerlainen. Crosses it, Gregg. 4-1. Second of the game for Gregg Griffiths, who's well, defensive midfielder who's also a centre-back who's decided he wants to be a striker. What can you say about that? And that's the game. 4-1 to the New Saints in our first game of the season. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.